Hey guys, how's it going? This video I'm gonna talk about taking my air filter, my cabin air filter out and cleaning it. I have a K&N air filter in a 2010 Buick LaCrosse. But one of the reasons why I'm excited, I finally get to use my micro size swivel ratchet from Titan. I'll put a link in the description below. I love the grip it has right here. So if you got this thing into a tight spot, you really can have some grip with it. So just for size comparison, to show you how big this is, this right here is the Harbor Freight Icon 1/4 inch swivel head. Just to show you just how much smaller this one is, and I'm pretty excited about using it. So anyway, the first thing you're gonna want to do is, when you do this job, you're gonna need some sort of trim tool here, and you just need to pry this panel off. Excuse me. And once you pry this panel off, it's just some little latches and some little clips that's kind of holding it in place. And once you pull that off, that's just the first part to the process. You can just move that out of the way. There's a little clip right here that you can see, but you don't want to take that off yet, because believe there's 6 or 7 screws to take out, and they are all 7mm. So you want to leave that clipped until you take all the screws out, so to kind of hold it in place. With that said, let me move the camera down so you can see the other screws now. All right, here we go. Then we're down the bottom, and we're going to see the first 2 screws you have to take out. You're going to see one screw right here, and if I move the camera over this side, you will see that there is another screw, which is right, let's see here, where is it at? Yes, right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's right here. See if I can get a little bit closer to it. Right there. And you take both of these screws here out. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna take out one, just for illustration purposes, and that way you can see one, and I won't do the other one. So here's my little setup here. So I'm just gonna make sure this is in the taking out mode here. Loosen. So just take my little 7mm here. All right, so that's one. So basically, you take out the one on the other side just the same. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take the other one out, and then we're gonna go in the glove box and take out the other ones. Okay, here we are inside of the glove box. I think I said there was 6 or 7 screws, but I believe it's 5 now, because I only see 1, 2, and 3 screws here. So basically, I'm just gonna take out these screws. End up with my light fit, that's okay. So you take these 3 screws here out, and let's see here, there's 1. There's 2, and that's 4. Now, the next thing you're gonna want to do is this little clip I'll tell you on the side. You go ahead and pull that off. I think I might be missing a screw here somewhere. Let's see here. Let me grab my light. So maybe I was right. Let's see here. There we go. So everything is coming out as expected. So we got over here. Let me put my light over here. Okay, that screw. Wait a minute, I think I might have missed a screw over here. I did miss a screw over here. Hold on. See, I was right. It's over 6 screws. So let me just take this one here out. If I can get this in the corner here. So there's one hiding from me over here. If I can just get my little ratchet over top of it here. Is that right? Is that a screw? Yeah, that is a screw. There we go. Alright. Let me just see if I can get that clip back up there. At least that'll, I can do 2 hands just to make this job a little bit faster here. Let me take that up here. Okay. That screw is just, where is that screw at? Okay, there we go. Now this next part, you're going to want to be quite careful here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we take this clip off. Here, this is the part you want to be careful on. So you get your little a screwdriver or something like that. Here I got a small little pry bar. There's a little clip right here on the end. You push in and you kind of pull up on this at the same time because you want to unplug this light. I mean, you can leave the light on, but it's better just to take it off. So anyway, you take this clip here off, and then voila. Oh yeah, you take this off. Sorry about that. Now you can remove the entire glove box. That, wow, everything fell from back there. Well, that's okay. That did not go. Maybe there was another screw on the other side that I did not see. That's what I'm thinking. No, just a, yeah, it is a screw on the other side. That's what that is. All right. So anyway, I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's look up in what we have here. So now you can see that the cabin air filter is right up under here. You have to, it's a little clip in here, and probably best to get this thing here. If I can get something here to get this little, it's like a little plastic clip. Everything is so hard in this thing to open. Okay. And then push your 2 clips off the side. And then there you go. Now you have access to the cabin filter. So we can pull that right out. And as we can see, I have a dirty cabin filter here that should be white. And what will happen is I'm going to take it and clean it really quick, and we'll check it out. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so here's the air filter cleaning kit I got for my K&N air filter. So basically this is the box it comes in. Here are the instructions that came in here with it. It kind of tells you exactly what everything to do. You have the cleaner here, and you have the refresher here. So basically it's just saying remove the filter. Let's see here. Apply the cleaner. So apply generous amounts. Allow the cleaner to soak for 10 minutes. Don't allow it to dry on the filter. Rinse the filter. And then say let it dry for about 20 to 30 minutes. It does not need to be completely dry before moving to the next step. And then it just says refresher. When you do the refreshing, apply liberally into the entire area, and then you just reinstall it. So basically, if it is just very slightly damp, it's okay to reinstall the filter. So let me go ahead and grab this cleaner here. Let me just shake that up. Always give everything a nice shake. So let me just look at this one more time. It says to apply the cleaner and let it sit for about 10 minutes. So we're just gonna liberally apply this cleaner all over the air filter here. And let me move this little piece of paper here to make sure we can get down there really good. And I'm gonna kind of do both sides here. It doesn't say not to do both sides, so I'm just gonna, and I'm just gonna spray it liberally like this. I'm just make sure I spray it really, really good all over it. And I think that's liberal enough. Maybe a little bit more on the other side. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes and we'll come back and I'll rinse it off and then we'll let it dry. Okay, I'm back with the clean filter. It may not look quite as clean, I guess, because it's a little wet. So it should be a little bit whiter, but again, I just rinsed it as it said. I followed the instructions and I'm just shaking. I've shook most of the water out of it, so I'm just shaking a little bit out of it now. Let me see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see the water coming out, but just like a little bit. And I'm just gonna let that sit for about 20 or 30 minutes like the instruction says, and then I'm gonna recharge it and reinstall it. All right, I'm back here with the refresher. Basically what this does is going to give us give the filter back its static electricity properties. So let me open this up. The instruction just says I spray everything liberally, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to spray this all over it quite liberally. Make sure I'd like to make sure I get in them corners really good. This is an eye irritant, so if you are using this, I mean, they pretty much write that on everything, saying stuff is an eye irritant, but at the same time, you know, you still want to be careful with your eyes. But anyway, now I still got a little dust in there, and I'm gonna try to beat that out of there. But anyway, it says I need to after the refresher is applied to the filter, you can go ahead and reinstall it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just let it sit for a few minutes before I actually reinstall it, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back here inside the car. As you can see, cabin air filter goes right here. Here is the clean recharge filter here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and slide that right back in place. And I'm gonna go ahead and close this, snap everything shut, and that's pretty much it. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. You just do everything in reverse order. I just wanted to show people where this was at and how much work is involved with it, because again, this is, I'm pretty sure, the most involving cabin air filter that I have ever had to replace. Of course, I've done it more than once, but still, it's not necessarily a trivial task like some cars. But anyway, with that said, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Before I go, I'll just give you a little peek up on here so you can see what's in here. There's a body control module over here in the corner, it appears to be, and you have access to, I'm not sure what this is here, but if you ever needed to get under here, there are some wiring harnesses up under here somewhere. And again, you probably never had to bother with any of this stuff, but it's just good to know what's under here so you can already see. All right, anyway, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.